Talk later.
Welcome to the Resident Evil 4 Remake review. After a long-awaited release and becoming one of the most successful Steam launches ever this last weekend, it's finally here. Capcom takes you on a frightening journey through the dark and treacherous world of horror, testing your survival skills to the limit. This review is not meant to hype up the game. Not everything is perfect, but we wouldn't have reviewed the game if we didn't enjoy playing it this week. The goal of the remake was not to change what made the original game great, but to improve and update the visuals without compromising the game's eerie aesthetic. Capcom managed to make the correct adjustments in our opinion by enhancing the graphics and gameplay. Gameplay and features. Remake has some impressive gameplay experience that has been revamped for modern consoles. The game takes place in a third-person perspective, which allows players to experience the horror from a more immersive angle. The controls are intuitive and responsive, allowing for smooth and easy navigation of the game's environment. The inventory system has been updated as well, making it more streamlined and less chunky. One of the standout features of Resident Evil 4 Remake is its combat system. The game introduces a new type of enemy called the Ganado, which are humans infected with a parasite. Yes, like The Last of Us. These enemies are smart and can work together to take the player down, making the combat experience all the more challenging. The game also features a variety of weapons to choose from, each with its own unique strength and weaknesses. The player controls Leon, who can perform various actions, such as shooting, dodging, climbing, and interacting with objects and NPCs. One significant change to the remake is the addition of the knife, which lets Leon dispatch enemies silently and quickly break free of grapples. But the knife also degrades with use, forcing players to find a spot to repair it. The combat remains sublime, with a mix of cool-headed shooting and bursts of martial arts flair. The game also offers 3 difficulty levels, which affect the enemy's health, damage, and AI behavior. If you're new to the game, starting on the easier difficulty setting is a must, so you can get acclimated to the mechanics and gameplay. One of the new features is the inclusion of the Mercenaries mode, which was previously available in certain versions of the Resident Evil franchise. This mode will allow you to take on hordes of enemies in a timed challenge, earning points to upgrade your weapons and abilities. Graphics and sound, Resident Evil 4 Remake has received a complete overhaul, which is sure to impress fans of the original game. The game's environments are stunning and full of detail, creating a truly immersive horror experience. The character models have also been updated, making them more realistic and detailed than ever before. One of the most impressive aspects of Resident Evil 4 Remake's graphics is its lighting. The game features dynamic lighting that reacts to players' movements and actions, creating a truly realistic and immersive experience. The game also features impressive particle effects, such as smoke and fire, which add to the overall horror experience. The environments are detailed and realistic, with various locations and settings, such as a castle, a church, a laboratory, and a lake. The music is impressive with eerie and atmospheric music and sound effects. If we are being picky, we felt some of the character models were not as polished as they should be, which could be jarring at times. Story and characters. Since this is a remake of original 2005 version, it retains the same storyline and characters, which follows the adventures of Leon S. Kennedy, a special agent tasked with rescuing the president's daughter from a mysterious cult in a remote village in Spain. The plot is full of twists and turns, suspense, and horror, and is well written and acted. The characters are memorable and likable, except for their lackluster voices.
Do exactly as I say.
And Ashley's hyperventilating. Resident Evil 4 takes place 6 years after the events of Resident Evil 2. As you journey through the game, you'll encounter various enemies and bosses, uncover secrets, and learn more about the story behind the horrifying cult and their motives. Overall experience and score. Resident Evil 4 is a game that is sure to delight fans of the original game, as well as newcomers to the series. The game's updated graphics and gameplay make it a modern classic, and the horror experience is truly one of a kind. The game's story is engaging and keeps players on the edge of their seats, with plenty of twists and turns to keep them guessing. Some fans may feel they miss the nostalgic and classic feel to the original game, as well as some of its quirks and flaws. Some may also find the new features and changes unnecessary or distracting. In conclusion, Resident Evil 4 Remake is a must-play for any horror or survival game enthusiast. With its updated graphics, intuitive controls, and immersive gameplay, this game is sure to provide hours of terrifying fun. Don't forget to walk away occasionally, drink some water, kiss your loved ones, and take a deep breath. The top-rated games committee has officially scored Resident Evil 4 Remake 8.9 out of 10. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe to our channel for more top-rated finds reviews.